Hello, my name is Kesh, and here with several slides, I will present to you so-called Zinzino business opportunity. So the company is from Scandinavia, and it's operating in more than 100 countries. It has offices all around the world. It also has a foundation in India that gives back to the community, sending kids to school who are not able to finance their education. So it's also NASDAQ share exchange publicly listed company. So it's a very reliable company in the world, very strong financially, and great growing reliable company. And there's two opportunities that it offers. One is income for partners, and the second opportunity is being just a customer and having just health benefits. Now, what the company does and what we do in the company is we connect people and the products, and we get commission forever, which means that if those people that we connected with the products, they take the products, they consume, they use the products for the rest of their lives, we are paid for the rest of our customers' lives, which is a very, very good, in most of the cases, best offer on the market. So now what I'm going to show in this short video is that there is a need that people have. And there's products that fulfill that need, and those products are test-based. So they're not just guessing that they are really helping and solving the riddle. They are test-based. They're really solving the problem. Now, then I will talk a little bit how we connect products and people, and I will also shortly introduce you to what is the commission. So now the problem. The problem is this, that our food thousands and hundreds of years ago was much better than it is today. So it's not a secret. Everybody knows that our today's food is missing ingredients, and we end up with lack of many key nutrients in our body. And this problem is not solved with most of the supplements that you can buy in a grocery store or in a pharmacy, because those products, they are not test-based. You were never tested. Once you start taking those products, maybe you sometimes bought some supplements. Did anybody test you before? Did anybody test you after you took the supplement? And did they tell you what had to be your personal dosaging? So most of those products are shots in the dark, and that's not acceptable these days in these times of technology when everything is possible to test. So as a company, Zinzino tests. That's the first product that the company sells, is tests that test your cells and check if all the nutrients are in the cell. And in most of the cases, what it finds out, those tests find out that you are missing key nutrients, although you maybe thought that your diet was pretty okay, and maybe you thought that your supplements were pretty okay. And it turns out that they were not, and your cells were not getting all the nutrients they needed. So the results were not achieved. And Zinzino is getting close to 1 million blood tests in 100 countries, which is worldwide. And the tests are so far from where they should be that it looks really pandemic. And that's a situation that has to be changed. And there's the opportunity to work in this area and to also get paid a lot of money on top. Now, there are not so many products in Zinzino, and basically you can choose 3 products, one of the balance product, one of the immune product called Extend, and one gut health product like Xenobiotic. So 3 products in Zinzino, it's called the health protocol, and it's gonna be tested. You can test yourself before, and you can test yourself after 4 or 5 months, and you will feel the difference, but also you will see the difference, and you will see if you ended up at 100% of the norm, or you ended up at 70%, and you need to increase a little bit so that you end up at 100% of the norm. Now, the products have all the needed certificates in all the markets that we operate in the United States, in European Union, in Australia, in Asia, India, South Africa, and many, many other countries. So now the question, that's the biggest question of all about nutrition, about supplements. So consequences of picking a supplement that is not giving you the results. And remember, if you never tested the supplement, you never know. And the result, the consequence, is you end up with no money and no result. And here's the biggest question. How many of 8 billion people in the world like to end up with no money and no results? Which means that everybody who's ever bought any supplement or wants to buy a supplement, they better do it with Zinzino, because they can test if that supplement really works. Even though if they don't want to buy the supplement from Zinzino, they could just buy the tests from Zinzino and then test whatever supplement they would like to. But almost 1 million tests in Zinzino shows that most of the supplements were not functional enough to reach the results. So that's why Zinzino is so successful at selling supplements that really work and achieve results. So back to this picture. So there is a need. Most of the people, they want better nutrition. They want good supplements. There is supplements that really work, and it's test-based. Now the question is, how do we connect the ends together, and how do we get paid? Now, the first thing is, how do we connect products and people? And there are so many ways, and with every month, there's new ways of making that happen. And there are people who do it on Instagram by influencing. There are people who do no influencing, but connect with other people on Instagram and make friends. And then they talk about business and products, and that's how they end up having new partners, new customers. There is other social platforms like Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, and maybe those that I don't even know yet about. There's B2B sales. We can work with clinics and companies. There's retail. There are retail shops or retail pharmacies or retail places where they buy the products and they resell the products. There's direct selling, which means that talking to people and explaining and educating people about the products and about the tests, and helping them to do the tests and to reach the results. There is sales team organizing, where somebody who is able or wants to learn to organize sales teams, they can do that also. And there are events where professionals from the platform, from the stage, they give presentations about the products and about the results. And of course, there are videos on YouTube and on Facebook and in many other platforms, the videos that show the testimonials of people who reached the results and how their health was transformed. So as you can see, there are multiple ways, and maybe you can figure out another way that is not shown here. Now, the career plan, there are 2 career plans how we get paid, and this is what I'm showing right now, is just with customers. And some people do it, therapists do it, and some salespeople do it. They just collect customers, and there's pretty good salaries that they start getting. The most important difference here, if they start selling it, it's a residual or so-called passive income. If those customers keep on buying, and here's the number of customers, you can see it could be 0 to 24 or 25 or 50 or 100. In the bottom part, there is shown income that even if you do not sell anymore, but your existing customers keep on buying, this is what you keep on earning yearly with this project. Now, the second way to be earning money is organizing sales teams. And it's a bit more complicated to explain, but if you're interested really about it, let's have a meeting and let's talk about that, and let's educate ourselves. Let's look at this business project. Let's Make plan A, plan B, plan C for you, and let's see how you could make it happen for you. And in most of the cases, what we would like to do, if somebody starts as a partner and building a sales team, we want them to end up as diamonds, 4,000 euros per month income in half a year, in 1 year, or at least in 2-3 years, which is going to be better than most of the career offers in the market. If anything in this video caught your attention, maybe you have some questions or ideas to discuss about. Let's set time for a personal meeting. Let's plan your future and future of thousands of other people together. See you in a personal meeting.